Hey y'all, welcome back to Dishin It with D. I had to get up here real quick. I am not even in my regular studio or anything doing this. And basically I had to just come up here and talk to you all about this because something just popped off and I wanted to, I guess, just air my concerns about it. But anyways, I just noticed I don't even have any earrings on. I threw this wig on, don't have my earrings on, just slapped on some lipstick, and here we go. But anyways, this is my play wig that I actually wear out in the streets because I'm still on PTO for the 4th, and I had some errands to run, and I was just gonna throw on something real quick and head out, but then I got this information. I just wanted to get up here and talk a little bit about it. But yeah, this is my play wig. You know, I don't know if you all do. I have a street wig, I have a work wig. My work wig I call it the barber wig. I have a different persona that I actually do when I have go to work. My kids always say, oh, you're a, you put on your Barbara, persona when you're at work. So I have a barber wig to go with that. So this is actually my real, true, authentic self that I like to go out, the sassy kind of look wig. But anyways, that is not what this is about. I just thought about that because I didn't see my earrings on. But I'm here to talk about today what one of my favorite all-time reality TV shows, which I still watch today. I've been with them since season 1, episode 1. It's Love and Marriage Huntsville. It played out kind of like, it popped off kind of like the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta did with Jocelyn and all of those shenanigans with that, if you watch that. I mean, they set the reality TV ablaze with Love and Hip Hop ATL with their foolishness around a cheating scandal on Mimi, Jocelyn, and Stevie J. And this one, Love and Marriage Huntsville, popped off because of the Holts, Martell, and Melody Holt, and his side piece. I don't even want to call it side piece, but because, it's a whole nother thing. It was more than a side piece, but his side piece, which we will refer to as Coleslaw, because I think, shout out to Funky Dineva, he coined that about her. Her name is Ariane Curry, but he said he called her Coleslaw. And coleslaw because, coleslaw is something that you add on the side, is not the main course, okay? So anyways, and all the shenanigans with that. So if you follow that reality TV show, you know that the Holts, actually, Martell and Melody, actually was the one who, I guess, went to Carlos King and pitched the idea about this show. And now it's become a franchise. But, it largely kicked off and popped off because of them and their relationship. Well, this triangle relationship that they were having that, Martell was having I don't even want to say a 5-year affair, but it was not a 5-year affair because he was emotionally invested with this person. This person, it's the same person. Now, he was having this affair with the same woman. It wasn't like he was having multiple affairs. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not, advocating that, it's better to have multiple cheaters or what have you in a relationship if you're going to allow your man to cheat. But this was serious because he was with the same woman for 5 years during the course of his marriage and consistently. I mean, he was buying her Mercedes, buying his wife Mercedes, and, this is like living a second life, having 2 separate homes, basically. I mean, kind of like Wendy Williams and her husband, Kevin. He had a side piece for 10 year plus or whatever. And it's crazy to me how we get caught up in this stuff as women and allow this, right? But anyways, the story is now that Martell and Melody has divorced. They've been divorced now, I think, going on 2 years or something like that. But the thing is, they have 4 kids together. They had one kid during the show, which was being played out in public to everyone to see, that he was having this relationship with this other woman. And, then she had a baby. I don't know how many years apart or whatever the children are, but you know, they say nonetheless, when there was the baby came, the side chick decided to have a baby, and allegedly she said she had had multiple abortions, or you know, babies that didn't, you know, he suggested that she have an abortion or whatever. And this Negro, like I said, was playing in 2 households during COVID. And I believe that's when he had the baby, you know, well, fathered the child. I mean, he was itching to go out, and everything was shut down. Gyms, everything. He said he was going out to the gyms. Everything was shut down, but you itching to go out and be with this side piece. What I'm saying is that when a man has a relationship with the same woman for that many years, that's an emotional affair. That's not just any kind of regular affair. That's an emotional affair. He had 2 homes, basically. He was over there with this one, you know, Coleslaw, over here with Melody, his wife, and his kids. Anyways, over the seasons, I don't even know what season they're on now, but they've had, I think, at least 3 or 4 seasons. Over the seasons, the affair has played out. The girl having a baby. Now, the girl is not even shown on the show. The side piece. Coleslaw's not shown on the show, and I'm glad she's not, because I'm not an advocate of this. This man, Martell, he is something else. He basically has blocked me, because, I mean, I was on his timeline. The foolishness that he's putting this woman through. Anywho, but the thing is, all this is played out. Divorce. I think they've been divorced now for going on 2 years. The extra kid that he's had, both with his wife and his side piece. Both of them fighting for like full custody of the children, and all of this. I mean, it's just, it's a lot. Now Melody has decided she wanted to get her name back. Now she's Melody Rogers as opposed to Melody Holt. She struck everything Holt from her branding and relaunched herself and relaunched her career. She has a skincare collection, which is going very, very well. She did have, I believe she still has that her youngest daughter, Sugar Mama, had a brand of, you know, hair care products or something for the children. And Martell tried to launch some wine, Ernest wine or something from his, I think his grandmother's name. I don't know how successful that is. I wouldn't support it even if it was, I just wouldn't support it. Anyways, because this Negro is too much for me. Way too much. But the latest thing that has happened is that, like I say, I think they're done with their all of the court proceedings and things like that. They have dual custody, which, you know, they have, I think, 1 week he has, next week she has, or what have you. Well, when Melody decided that she wanted no more of this, I think, you know, when you start having babies and things like that, that kind of like was the straw that broke the camel's back. Now, my back would have been broke a long time ago, but, you know, everybody has their breaking point. But her, you know, that was it for her. She asked for a divorce, start filing for a divorce, or whatever, when there was this child was brought into play. And so she's divorced. They've been divorced now for 2 years. Martell had every opportunity to go and be with this side chick, but he chose not to. What did he do? He started dating Sheree Whitfield, who's on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, we all know that probably was just a ploy to get more, you know, drive up ratings for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, which is tanking, and also, you know, send some ratings back their way as well, and he get a double check, you know, possibly get something from Real Housewives of Atlanta being on there, and of course being paid from Love and Marriage Huntsville. But he had every opportunity. If you've been with someone for 5 years plus, now has a baby by this child, why wouldn't you go with her? Why wouldn't you be with her? Melody says, you got free reign now. Go be with this chick. You wanted her. You destroyed our marriage, you know, of however many years, I think 11 plus or whatever the years they had been together. And you decided to, you know, you wanted, you know, to go outside the marriage and not keep you in the household. Now, why didn't you go and be with her? So he went on, you know, full circle. He's going all around and been with other people and what have you. But the latest thing is now he's back with, or allegedly he's back with the side chick. And she and Melody just actually did a video, alive about just, there's back and forth with them because now this girl she's taunting this in her face. So I believe, based on what I was reading, she's taunting her with saying, oh my gosh, I'm over here with the 5 kids or what have you. 5 kids. Melody has 4. You have one by Martell, and then you had another one by another man before Martell. So the math ain't mathing. You should said 6 kids. I don't know, but she's just trying to say that, hey, to throw that out and add salt to injury, to Melody that, we're over here having a good time. We're playing, family. We all in the family. So this is what I say. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know how I could keep my composure. It would take much prayer for me to be able to know that my 4 kids, on the weeks that I don't have them, per the custody agreement, is over at the side chick's house with the baby that he also fathered with her, the side chick. Now I know, that's their brother, half brother and sister, whatever, but it just would boil my blood if I, knowing that here, my kids, when I'm not around them to protect and hug and love on them, and no fault of my own because my husband has been an a-hole and created this shit that we're in right now, is now over there with them playing family with my kids. Oh my goodness. I just feel so sorry for Melody because he is a butthole. Martell is a clear, complete butthole, okay? And they're back and forth and words now. And Melody has always taken the high road. I have to really give her props. Melody actually, now that means she has a strong relationship with God, that she's able to take all this in and be able to say, hey, I'm going to find my resolve in this. I'm going to find my resolve in this. I'm going to put on, my big girl panties and be big about this and, take the high road. But they keep playing with this sister. They keep playing with her. They keep playing with her. They keep playing with her, And she said, look, in her live, she was like, don't play me. I've been sitting over here. I've been sitting on it. I've been sitting on it, trying to be calm. She was so pissed off. She told her mama was on the live. She said, mama, get off the live. This ain't for you. Then I think her auntie came on the live. She said, auntie, get off the line. This ain't for you. Because she went in. Melody was like, don't let me have to roll up over there. Don't let me have to roll up over there. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like that movie, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, when the lawyer said, don't let this suit fool you. Don't let this suit fool you. You know what I'm saying? Because, she was like, don't let this, what you've seen, not put out there, fool you. Because I can get crump when I need to. Y'all stop effing with me. That's what Melody was saying. I'm mad for her. Where are the millimeters? Okay? This is pathetic. This man, I don't have words to describe the feelings I'm feeling for her in this relationship. I think marriages are sacred if, when you take an oath and a vow to commit to one another, you take it under God. And I believe that if you don't want to be in it, just let me know. Let me know. I'm out. Deuces. I'm out. Okay? That's what I'm saying. I would have long been gone. I know you have 4 kids. I know it's hard when you have, and they're young kids. okay? I don't think any of them are not even in high school yet. They have young kids, and I understand it. And when you put in the work, you want to see it long term. But this man is unbelievable. And the last thing I just want to say is that women, know your worth. I have 2 daughters, and I preach to them, know your worth. And I always say, a man ain't gonna do what you ain't gonna allow him to do, right? You know, you're giving him the ammunition. You know what I'm saying? If you know your worth and stand true in that, you know, I always say you teach them how to treat you. That's from the old folks. Look, your grandmas and aunties from back in the day and what have you, they told you that. You know, ladies, girls, young girls, ladies, know your worth. Don't let these men just walk all over you. You know, when you smell a rat, it stinks. You know it stinks. What do you do when you smell a rat in your house? You sniff it out and you get it out. That's what you need to do. Sniff it and get it out, okay? And like I say, young ladies and not so young ladies, understand that I know we all want to be loved. We all want to be loved. We all want to be loved, you know? But understand when some things just don't represent love. Some things just don't represent love. And yeah, this just doesn't represent love. So like I said, know what the man is bringing to the table other than what he's slinging, because you know what? That ain't even all that anyways, a lot of times, okay? And, you know, how I know this and how we know this now, ladies, because with the products that they have on the market now, they work sometimes better than what they slinging, you know? So you got to bring something else to the table. You know, what are you bringing to the table for me? Emotionally, financially, you know, respect, trust, some coins, you know, some property or something, you know, something of value, something of worth that you're bringing to the table for you. Other countries, my goodness, you know, in India and places, you know, different other countries, they actually, when a man takes a woman's or asks for their hand in marriage, they got to go before their parents and bring a goat, a cow, or something. They got to bring something of value to the father or to the parents to ask for their daughter's hand in marriage. They have to bring something to the table, you know, besides headache, worry, stress, you know, got your hair falling out, you know, hey, a lot of us wear wigs. We got hair underneath our wigs, but you deal with a rough ass man, I'm telling you, a Negro at that. He will have you stressed out, bags under your eyes before you're 30, you know, hair thinning. Ladies, know your worth. That's all I got for you. Let's talk about it in the comment section. I had to get up here real quick because you know what? That Martell Holt, the cloth that he's made out of, I say we need to get rid of it, okay? Whatever cloth he made out of, let's ditch it. Let's not even put it on the market to be sold anymore. He is a mess, okay? So that's all I've got. Let's talk about it a little bit more in the comment section. Want to hear what your thoughts are. Want to jump up here real quick. I'm out of here. I got some errands I got to run because I'm back at work tomorrow. And plates, dish, snack on it. As I say, always comment on it until we meet the next time.